Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Dallas Insightful Tarot. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. Let's cleanse the energy real quick. Okay, so let's jump in and find out what Spirit's wanting you to know at this time. Let's go ahead and start off with an overall oracle card. These are usually pretty deep messages. I feel like you are, as I split the deck, we have 29 can be important to you or 13 can be important to you. But I feel like you're learning a lot of important lessons about yourself. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, Holy Spirit of the divine and of the white light. Please protect and guide us as we go through the tarot. Spirit, please send any negative energy back to anybody that's sending them to my viewers. Give us the messages that Spirit wants us to know. Distorted perceptions. We've had this come out before. Your birthday could be on November the 7th. Okay, very beautiful card. It says reality is really what we are raised to believe that it is. Okay. I'm going to read the book. It's a pretty long message, but it's been quite some time since I've actually looked at the book on this card. So let's see what this says in the book for you, Scorpio. Okay. It says, how we experience the world changes throughout life. Such shifts in perception typically occur when an event, a person or a place or new life change leaves us questioning something integral that what we have been or our understanding of the world or ourselves. Consequently, our perception and thinking shifts irreversibly and changes how we experience our reality. The expression is calm and accepting as this maiden observes the world without the distorted lens of the feathered tent. The tent represents the outdated cultural, ancestral, and social conditioning that she is awakening from. She stands firm and is solemn of awe of the wisdom revealed in her newfound worldview. All that she has been raised to believe about the world and herself no longer applies. She sees beyond how limited and false certain aspects of her perception and understanding had been. With this new perspective and clarity, it is now possible for her to go beyond rather than blindly repeat the integrational patterns, the fears and false beliefs that would otherwise have deterring effect of her life that she would go on to live. A sophisticated shift in consciousness will soon be made available to you. Initially, seeing things differently may feel alienating or even like a betrayal or a great loss. It may represent initial challenges in what to do with and the new perspective that you've gained, especially what you have envisioned for your life if it is dramatically altered as a result. The maiden assures you that any confusion, grief, or upheaval from releasing distorted perceptions or limiting beliefs will eventually open up into amazing opportunities, remarkable growth, and an increase in self-sovereignty. The maiden's message is power, beauty, and liberation happen when we do not close our eyes or retreat back into the mentality that we have outgrown. Scorpio, this is going a lot with the same message that I just did in the last video. Of course, that one wasn't as deep. But I'm feeling, and I said this in the last video, I feel like you're going to be going through a huge transformation around your birth time, okay? Around your birth date specifically is what I'm hearing. In your season. So maybe the end of October and all the way through towards the end of November. You're going to be going through some sort of transformation, and I feel like you've already been in the beginning phases of this process, okay? There's something you're seeing differently, distorted perceptions. It's like I said in the last video, I don't know if you've seen it. If you haven't, check that out. But I said that like an old way of living that you were living, or an old way of living is no longer something that you're resonating with anymore. And I don't think it's so much to do with your spirituality. It could certainly be a big part of it. But I feel like maybe a relationship, okay, here's just an example. Maybe you are married and you have children and you've always thought, oh, I can't have a family unless I'm with the person that I have the children with. Maybe your ideas are changing and you're seeing now that you don't have to be with the person that you're with, that you can have a family with somebody else. It doesn't have to be the father or the mother that you raise your children with. Okay, maybe even for some of you, it's better off not being in that family dynamic. Maybe it was toxic. Okay, I feel like that's a message for some of you. But I'm also feeling like maybe you could be very religious and you have a family that wants you to marry into the same sort of religion that you're in. It's something big like this, okay? And you're starting to see like, wow, this was distorted. You know, this is what I was taught. This is what I believed. How could I be so silly to only believe one certain way? And I feel like it's like a fly in the ointment, okay? It's like it's kind of put a little kink in your rope where you're like, wow, you know, everything that I thought to be true is no longer true. And you feel like maybe for a lot of you, I'm feeling that you feel like you wasted time. But you didn't, Scorpio. You learned a lot, okay? And it's during this moment that I feel like you're transforming into the person that you're supposed to be. Here, you're growing on a very deep soul level is what I'm hearing, okay? So before we jump in, let's put this to the side. We'll go back for reference if we need it. I want to pull some messages. I want to see about this connection that you're in. Let's see what's going on in the situation. I'm going to lay them down first, and then we'll go over afterwards. Stuck. Wow, these came out last time. And I know you guys see all of these cards, right? These two came out last time, so I feel like this could be in continuance of the reading that I just did. Where it's saying that you guys are, we're keeping yourself stuck, okay? So let me continue. I'm going to lay these out, and then we're going to go forward. They're telling me to give a couple shuffles for this. Okay, thank you for everybody who's new here. I appreciate you joining me. I hope that you decide to join my soul family and subscribe. Okay, let's see. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Twin flames. Again, this is not a coincidence, Scorpio. I know you see me shuffling these damn cards. Control. Let's see if I can get this done. There we go. Appreciate. Move these up for you, Scorpio. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I get everything in the viewfinder. Oops, that one fell on the floor. We had this one come up too. Crossroads. Bottom of the deck, we have romance, okay? So there's somebody here that you are needing to open yourself up to, or that you've began to open yourself up to, okay? But I feel like somebody's feeling stuck. This person's feeling stuck. And I feel like it's because it's sort of affected their goals. It's sort of, they're trying to claim their place in the world, and I feel like it's messed somebody's idea of what they thought was supposed to be up. Okay, and now it's causing them to feel stuck. It also could be because there is a third party in the connection or in the way. This person, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Spirit's saying yes. So there could be a third party in the connection. Last time we saw in the last reading that I did, we had the Queen of Swords come out. Okay, so there could be an air sign in the way. It doesn't have to be. This is just what I seen in the last reading. But they have big plans. Okay. And they want to have success in this connection because they're feeling very romantic about you, okay? They're wanting to reveal their feelings. They're wanting this to flow easily. But somebody's feeling stuck because there's somebody here, or there could be silence here between the both of you. Somebody's needing to shift their focus and clear the energy, okay? But they have big plans to get unstuck is what I'm also hearing, okay? They want to get somebody out of the way. Okay, this could be your energy or this could be their energy. This person right now, their emotional feelings is twin flame. So this person knows that you are a strong soulmate. This person has a lot of passion for you. This could definitely be your twin flame, like I said in the last reading. This is somebody who feels like you guys have an eternal love together, okay? They're viewing you as control, okay? So they're feeling like maybe that you need to release some sort of control of the situation, or that maybe that you're in some sort of delusion about them, that there's stagnation here, okay? It doesn't have to be delusion about them, but it could just be delusion. Maybe you're in a delusion about something that's surrounding this connection, okay? I just got a side message. So Spirit's telling me this could be reversed, okay? So I'm reading this as your person's energy, but they're telling me to read it as your energy as well, okay? So maybe you're feeling like you're feeling stuck with some sort of goal, okay? You're feeling like something's in the way. It doesn't have to be a person, but you're needing to shift your focus, okay? Look, I'm noticing on here it says don't call it a dream, call it a plan, okay? So you're feeling stuck. You're in some sort of delusion that maybe you can't make something happen, okay? Some distorted perceptions that you've probably had since your adolescent years, okay? But you're feeling stuck, but you're needing to plan something. You're needing to plan to get yourself unstuck from something, Scorpio. You are dealing with somebody who you possibly believe is your twin flame. This is somebody who you have a lot of passion for, that you really think very highly of. I feel like they mirror you. I'm feeling guided to pull one of these Beach Time Soul Wellness cards. Tell me about stuck and big goals, please, Spirit. Cupid's arrow. You're needing to have faith here, Scorpio. I feel like you're hesitant about moving something forward that you feel a strong, passionate connection with. And it's because you're not knowing how they're feeling. Maybe you feel like this person's trying to be controlling, or that there's just stagnation here. But you're thinking this person needs to release some sort of control. They're holding back from you is what I'm hearing. Tell me about control, Spirit. Why is this person talking? Yeah, you need to talk to this person. I feel like you need to conversate with this person more. Maybe you need to send them a message. Maybe there's some sort of distorted perception here. You're seeing something as one way, but maybe in reality it's not what you think it is at all. Maybe you think this person's not interested is what I'm hearing. But you're needing to release that control or that fear, or you're wanting this person to release that because there is something here that needs to happen. I feel like this person needs to conversate with you. They need to converse with you and talk to you. There's a weighted message is what this Spirit's saying. This person's waiting for a message from you. They're trying to control themselves from reaching out is what Spirit's saying. Tell me about twin flame, Spirit. A mask. Yeah. Somebody might be pretending that they don't realize this relationship is more than just passion. They're pretending that they don't know it. Okay, they're not showing their true feelings. This is so much like the last reading. Okay, and I feel like you need to just practice patience and appreciation for where you're at, because I feel like you came from a really difficult place and you've made so much progress, Spirit's saying. You're not in the same place that you were before. Yeah, appreciate the passion that you have. This is something somebody likes you just as equally as you do. Okay. I feel like you're needing to appreciate the fact that maybe that you just found somebody that likes you just as much, and maybe you're just trying to move this ahead too quickly. Yeah, this relationship is causing you to grow and transform your life. This is sticking out to me, grow and transform your life. Needing to appreciate how maybe another relationship's ending, or a relationship's ended, that's brought this into your life. Tell me about crossroads. Why is crossroads right here? Tell me why crossroads is here, Spirit. Date. Yeah, I feel like you could just be getting back out there, and you're nervous and confused about maybe to follow your intuition towards a new beginning somewhere else. You could be holding yourself back because of fear. Fear of the unknown is what I'm hearing. Why is community here? This person could be a part of your friend circle or community. Did that something flip over? Tell me why community's here as the advice from Spirit. Going out having lighthearted, just having fun, not taking everything so seriously. Yeah, keeping a positive mindset, going out. I feel like you have a negative mindset right now, Scorpio. Okay, maybe you're not doing it intentionally. I feel like you're trying to work on this, but you can get exactly what you want. Just putting yourself back out there. A lot of you, I feel like, are not wanting to put yourself back out there out of fear, maybe because of coming out of a toxic relationship that you were in. You could have a fear, and maybe because Cupid, yeah, you're not dealing with this. It's like you're not dealing with the hurt from the past, avoiding some sort of conversation. Maybe you're still angry with this person about something, or still angry with someone else. Let's put these to the side. I want to do another spread. Let me clear these. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the Celtic cross spread. I'm going to lay these out first, Scorpio, and then we're going to go over everything afterwards. Okay, so let me just go ahead and shuffle. Six of Pentacles. We're going to lay this out differently. Two Wands as the outcome. Well, if I can get it all in here. Okay, we're going to do this. This is a Celtic cross. I'm just laying it in a different form, okay? So, bottom of the deck, rebirth. This is your energy. This is a new beginning. This is transformation you're going through, Scorpio. This is actually a really pretty death card, too. I like this card. Okay, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. So I've meditated on the energy, and this is definitely about a Scorpio. I'm speaking to a Scorpio right now who you're at the precipice of a new beginning. Okay, you're wanting to go all in. You're wanting to take a risk, possibly on a relationship. But I feel like maybe your finances, or at least in your mind, you feel like you don't have enough to give. Okay, this is again a continuation of that reading I just did. So if you want to check the last reading out that I just did, where both of you were holding yourselves back, afraid to take some sort of risk. Okay, but this is definitely connected to your finances. If it's not your finances, it's just connected to what you feel like you have to offer somebody. You want to go all in because I feel like you have a lot of feelings for this person, but you feel maybe from a past relationship that I feel like you are slowly progressing and moving on from, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You are moving on from something, but it's just taking a little bit of time and patience. And I feel like that's why I end the spread that we had that came out before, and the challenge position we had, appreciate. And I feel like you need to learn to appreciate how much progress that you've made this far, okay? Because I feel like you're wanting things to move quicker, but I feel like Spirit's wanting you to just stop and appreciate how much you've overcame already. You've overcame so much adversity is what Spirit's saying. Could have been a difficult relationship, and I feel like maybe you should be further ahead in life by now. But I feel like you're going at the pace that Spirit's wanting you to go at. You're exactly where you need to be at this time. You need to trust yourself because there is a beautiful new beginning, and I do believe that you're going to take a risk, okay? Because your mindset right now is this full energy, okay? This is someone who is, I mean, if you look at this full card specifically, this is somebody who looks a little bit stressed and overwhelmed. They're like trying to meditate, sage. I feel like this could be you. You could be taking your time to like try to just gather yourself. I feel like you're finding yourself again because you do see that there's an opportunity for an amazing brand new beginning here, okay? So card number one, which is going to represent, it's representing this moment right now at this time. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, This is a card that can referring to maybe your primary concern that's on your mind. And I feel like your primary concern is maybe even accepting help from people. We did see the card that came out a second ago that said community. And I feel like the community card could be maybe you learning to not try to do everything on your own and control the situation. We saw control come out as well. Not trying to control everything and allowing people to help you, because I feel like maybe you were in a relationship where you were the one to always give. And I feel like you've been so used to doing that by yourself that now you're not knowing how to accept help when it comes to you. Okay, but your primary concern, I feel like, is to do with your finances for the most of you. The Six of Pentacles often talks about taking charity or being generous. I feel like material help, support, needing some sort of support, sharing and giving and receiving, having gratitude for things. It does represent financial harmony and charity and generosity. I feel like right now on your mind is maybe you're afraid to accept help from somebody who's came into your life who is willing to help you. This is somebody who's a supportive relationship, somebody who's a generous lover, who loves very big, and they also want to help see you achieve your goals, okay? Which, coincidentally enough, is the Six of Wands. Achieving something, that is the challenge here. Getting past some sort of mindset that said that you're not enough. Now, you are in a good energy, though, because at the forefront of your mind, I'm sorry, let's just go back to the Six of Wands first. I'm speeding up too quickly. So the Six of Wands is challenge, okay? Which talks about success. It talks about having triumph and victory, getting some sort of recognition or claiming something, getting your rewards, and getting claiming that pride, okay? Maybe your pride is in the way. I feel like this is what I'm feeling, Scorpio. I feel like your pride's in the way as the challenge of accepting some sort of financial support or material help from somebody who you really see a new beginning with, because of Five of Pentacles in reverse. Something that you're aware of it. This is the thing, you're aware of it. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be finances, but for a lot of you it is. Maybe it's just your material wealth. Maybe you just feel like you should have more in your life by this age that you are. Okay? Or something more in your life. But I feel like for a lot of you it is finances or your material wealth. But that card too is talking about it's the challenge that's affecting this first card, okay? It's indicating that it's a block that's keeping this situation from getting resolved or moving forward. And it usually can signify the challenge that is in your mind at this moment that you're experiencing. And I feel like you're experiencing allowing someone to help you or allowing someone to be a generous, supportive lover. Maybe you're not used to getting that sort of support because of past relationships that you were in that were toxic. The Six of Wands is a card that talks about, I mean, look at this guy. He's overcame a lot. He's gone through something difficult and he's in this wheelchair, but yet he's still gained some sort of victory over maybe basketball or something. Excuse me. Maybe somebody told him he couldn't do something and he's able to still do it. It's reaping those benefits of your efforts after a time of maybe rivalry or maybe opposition in your life. And it's like you should feel proud of your achievements. And again, we had appreciate that came out before in the spread. Feeling proud of your achievements and savoring the moment that you have in the spotlight. Your supporters are there to celebrate your successes, and you've earned this right to feel this triumph, okay? And embrace that inner winner within you. And I feel like getting past that pride and ego that's keeping you stuck from not letting somebody in all the way completely, possibly could even be some for you. I can't speak today. I'm sorry, Scorpio. Could be even the issue for some of you where this is a supportive lover and you're just not used to. I mean, let's look at this woman. She looks kind of hesitant about accepting the other box. Okay, one's ready to give and the other one's kind of like, I'm not really so sure. What are you going to do with this box if I give it to you? And I feel like it's because like I said, you've came out of something difficult that's left you in some sort of opposition. And you're needing to overcome this mindset and this pride and this ego that says, that you have to do it all on your own, because that's not true. We all need help. Just like they say, it takes a village to raise, children. It's no different in life. Everybody has supporters. Everybody needs help. It may not always be financial, But there are times when even adults, grown adults, I've gone to my mother and had to ask for help, okay, after going through adversity in my own life. So the Six of Wands, I feel like you're needing to let some sort of pride and ego go and overcome this, because you can have exactly what it is that you want, but you have to be willing to accept the help in order to get you there, okay? And I feel like this is one of the lessons that you're learning right now, mainly in this spread, because this is all about a new beginning. But you can have this new beginning, Scorpio, but you have to be willing to let the divine help you learn this, or let the divine teach you this lesson, so that you can learn that you can have exactly what it is that you seek, but you have to be willing to also put in the work, okay? And that means accepting the help. Now, card 3, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So this card is representing the past, okay? The past, the foundation, okay? I like to say all the time, when you're building a home, you lay down the concrete first. That's the foundation. So the foundation is positive. You're coming out of some sort of negative energy, because all cards have negative and positive attributes, but this card, Five of Pentacles, specifically being in reverse, is very positive, because this is saying that at one time you were in this mindset of having hardship in the past. You were in a loss. You maybe were feeling abandoned. You were going through adversity, maybe unemployment, alienation, spending time alone to yourself, and this disgrace energy where you were isolating yourself, feeling a loss and struggling is what I'm really hearing. This could be because of a relationship, but it represents usually financial stress and poverty, or that consciousness or mindset, or that lack of self-esteem. Okay, it signifies maybe that you were going through some sort of stress in your financial situation, fearing that you might lose your job, fearing that you were going to be left out in the cold in a relationship. But with it being in reverse, this is a positive change, okay? This is saying that you're recovering from some sort of loss. You're overcoming that adversity, and maybe even giving forgiveness to somebody, offering forgiveness to somebody, but feeling welcomed now. It's a positive omen in a reading, especially if you have been struggling lately. This is saying that it's a sign of your progress, and that the universe is sending you support, okay? With it being card 3, this is saying this is the foundation, okay? It could be linked to your subconscious influences imposed by maybe somebody that's involved in the situation, or somebody from your past. It could be something that you're keeping quiet about. Maybe you're embarrassed about this. But it's this experience. It's an experience from your distant past that's still affecting you till this present day. So you're still overcoming something. Maybe this person that you're connecting with knows about some sort of loss that you've gone through, or maybe they just, maybe you're keeping that quiet. Okay, for some of you, you could be keeping it quiet. Maybe they know some, but maybe they don't know all of the struggle and adversity that you've gone through. But this is something that is definitely at the foundation. This is your subconscious influence that's being imposed on here. Okay, now card 4, we have the Page of Wands. Okay, the card 4 is representing the recent past. It could be distant as well. Okay, and this is something that's relevant to the situation. It's indicating something that has maybe come to a conclusion in a way that maybe you judged to not be so good, okay? Maybe you feel like you found some new passions in the recent past, but you feel like maybe that you're inexperienced, or that you don't know enough, because this is somebody, the pages are often typically talking about somebody who is just learning something. I feel like you're learning a lot about yourself, is what Spirit's saying. You're finding the new things that bring you inspiration and drive, happiness. What makes Scorpio happy? What do you want out of life? This is something where you're finding your passions, and you're trying to take them and run with them, okay? But you're still very inexperienced, and maybe that worries you, that you feel like you don't have enough experience in order to go on these fresh ideas that you have, this cheerfulness, this fearlessness, extroversion of energy that you're feeling right now. But in the recent past, it's saying that there was some sort of spark of creativity and energy within you, that you were experiencing some sort of excitement of a new idea, or maybe a big goal, and some sort of eagerness to achieve some sort of dream, okay? I feel like in the recent past, you saw some sort of possibility and adventure and love. You found somebody maybe who was a lively lover. You were, it was like a fleeting romance. You found somebody that you saw that you have a new opportunity for, and it was like that spirit of competition is in the air, and it's like you're now feeling like there was a new time for a successful start or a new project that you could begin. Okay, so maybe you could have came across a younger fire sign for some of you. Maybe you even have a younger child who started something and you saw like a new beginning for your children even. I feel like also in the foundation, I feel like in the past with this Five of Pentacles, one thing that's sticking out to me that I keep hearing in the back of my mind is Spirit saying you were realizing your value. You were starting to build your resources. You are improving your circumstances, and you were gaining some sort of stability. That it's like you were being enlightened about maybe that you, wherever it is that you were at, that you were not being valued. You're realizing your value, okay? Putting your life back together, because you're realizing that maybe you have a new outlook on something, which is interesting because we have perceived or distorted perceptions. Maybe you didn't realize your worth before, Scorpio. You could be learning a lesson on worth and accepting help when you need it. Okay, this is somebody who has a new outlook on life. And it's like that unpredictability of life shakes you up, right? Maybe you feel like you're just permanently lacking, but you're experiencing what it means to have nothing. And you're going through something that's been humbling to you, but it's not broken you. It's kept you pushing forward and moving forward. Okay, I feel like you might have lost something to find out maybe that you were just fine without it. Okay. And I feel like even if it was all your material possessions, I feel like in some ways losing what you thought were your anchors in life can often be a big blessing. What has this taught you? What loss has teaching you, and letting go and finding strength within has been something that you're learning, or that you are making the foundation. So this is such good energy. Okay. So now card 5, we have the King of Wands. Okay. This is representing the present moment. Okay, it can also signify maybe what the client yourself feels that you can accomplish, or what you are hoping to achieve. So you're wanting a passionate new beginning. You're determined to move forward. You are feeling like if you put your mind to it, you can make anything happen. And I feel like it's because you've overcome something that was difficult, or you lost something that you thought was valuable to you, or you learned your value in something, okay? So this is your subconscious, and this is what you're conscious of. This is in your mind right now. So you know what you're aware. This is what you're actually thinking. You're knowing that you want to be determined. I feel like you are in this passionate fire energy. You're determined to move forward gracefully is what I'm hearing. You could have met recently a King of Wands, or somebody who has a lot of fire element in their chart that's sort of driven your passion. This is somebody who has leadership, who has a vision, who has this bigger picture in mind. They're taking control of their life. They're making daring decisions. They're being optimistic and having boldness. This is somebody who is competent and who's capable. They're energetic. They're a charismatic lover. And this is somebody who's taking the lead of their life. This is what is in the forefront of your mind. You are wanting to have some sort of achievement in your career, maybe even a respected position, maybe a mentorship, but you're finding financial stability and financial wisdom, and it's often given through generosity to others. So accepting this help is what is really sticking out to me here. Okay. I'm also hearing that a reminder to be true to yourself, okay? Be true to oneself. Your intuition knows the way. This is the time to fully embrace your strengths and your wisdom, which can enable you to make a huge difference in the world, okay? So I feel like you're wanting to make a difference. You're wanting to make a difference, whether it be just in your life or in other people's life. You want to leave your mark on the world is what I'm hearing. You don't want to just go out with, with a memory. You want to go out with a big bang is what I'm hearing. Now, for the near future, we have the Four of Pentacles, okay? So I do feel like there is a little bit of doubt in yourself in the near future. You're doubting, can I do this? You're not sure. And you could be, it's representing the future. It's an event or some sort of shift in the energy of this situation. It can also maybe even indicate someone new who's coming into to your life. Maybe that's right around the corner. There could be somebody, a fire sign, who's maybe holding back from you. okay? They could be sort of possessive over their energy. They're having some sort of caution. They're fearing some sort of risk, but this could also be you, Scorpio. You're fearing some sort of risk. But just remember, with enough luck and initiative, you know, this Fool, which is here, finds himself in a period where he has plenty. And even though it wasn't easy, there's somebody who made sacrifices to save and pinch pennies, okay? She's someone who really clutches. See if you notice she's crossing her arms. She's someone who clutches and her pentacles, and she finds comfort in them, but she also feels sort of dependent. And so when she obtains these more opportunities and chances, she finds herself maybe unable to take them. She fears being in scarcity, perhaps, because she'll never have enough again. And this could be you. So in the near future, you could be holding back, fearing that you're not going to have enough again. So you're saving. I feel like you're saving money. Sometimes we've got to learn to just let things flow. You know, what are we scared of losing? Why do we hold on so tightly? And I feel like this could be maybe how you're feeling. You could be feeling like holding on to your energy and holding back. Maybe somebody else could be holding back from you, Scorpio. So be careful of that. Be mindful of that. So although you have the right mindset and the energy and the future, it's like you know what you need to do, but you could still be, you could be just saving a lot. I feel like you're saving money so that you can make something happen here, possibly with the King of Wands, because you are in this energy of knowing your worth, learning your value, but needing to let go of some sort of pride and ego that you have, okay? So you, Scorpio, we have the Fool, okay, for card 7. Meditating, grounding yourself, really trying to find out who you are again is what I'm hearing. Letting go of your old self, those distorted perceptions. Reality is rarely what we are raised to believe it is. You're realizing that you're needing to release an old self in order to have some sort of new beginning. And I feel like you are being mindful and grounding yourself and trying to listen to your intuition more, is what Spirit is saying to me. But this card 7 is representing your power in the situation. It's a strong and empowering card when you are maintaining your personal power. This is something that I feel like that is saying you are needing to relinquish control to someone else. If this is a challenging card, but it's not. It's a positive card. This is saying that, you know, this can shed light on your how you're seeing yourself as the moment. So you're seeing yourself as maybe sort of taking a risk. The Fool is somebody who's sort of inexperienced, but just kind of not really caring, just kind of taking that risk anyways. It's about freedom, liberating yourself from things and ideas of a once way that you lived, right? These distorted perceptions really sticking out to me. The Fool is about having spontaneity and venture, being original. It's about originality and innocence, freeing yourself. It's meaning as a new beginning of a new journey where you'd be filled with, you know, all this optimism and freedom from the usual constraints that you had in life, maybe in the past. But it's about a new relationship, fun, light, romantic relationship, and maybe a new job, being spontaneous, spending, financial opportunities. It's like a breath fresh air at work, a new business even. It can be a call to some sort of risk-taking on your part and your own character. It's inspiring courage, and for you understanding that every day is a chance to open yourself up to new areas in your life. And I feel like this is what your energy is saying in card 7, that's representing your personal power in the situation, okay? Now we have card 8, which is the 6 of Swords in reverse, okay? There's 6 and 6 out here. You could be seeing 6s. You could be seeing 4s as well, and 5s. That could be a sign for some of you. I'm also hearing 0. So card 8 could also, it represents the effects of people, okay? It usually refers to your friends, your family, maybe people at work, or anyone who's maybe involved in the situation, or maybe from the past even. But it's also an indicator of how maybe other individuals are seeing you move on at this time, which is, interestingly enough, is the 6 of Swords in reverse. They might be seeing you as being sort of running away from your problems, or maybe feeling trapped because you're afraid to take some sort of help that they're offering, that maybe you can't let go of something, that you're haunted by something. So maybe you're not opening yourself up emotionally to somebody because they feel like you want a new beginning. They feel this energy, but maybe that you're stuck in the past. It could be self-sabotage. This is not how you are, but this is how other people are seeing you. It's asking you maybe that if you're in a stuck situation or a circumstance, maybe you've been procrastinating on making some sort of change out of fear of discomfort and the unknown, hoping that everything's just going to fix itself on its own, not being able to move on, maybe feeling trapped, avoiding dealing with some sort of financial worries or stress that you have. But this is a card that's reminding you that sometimes a necessary stepping stone towards a happier future is imminent, okay? Positive developments will only show up along their path, but they must take a leap and embrace that inner strength. And I feel like other people are viewing you as maybe sort of being fearful to take that step, okay? Now, card 9 we have is going to represent your hopes and fears. This is a card that claims that have a strong belief maybe that things will work out, or living in a fear that they won't. With the King of Cups being here, I feel like you're wanting a brand new beginning with somebody, possibly a water sign, could be a Scorpio. Seeing yourself, and I can't help but notice that he's on a boat. I feel like you want to take this, maybe people are seeing you this way, but it could be just because you're keeping your dreams and hopes to yourself, Scorpio. You could be keeping these plans quiet. And I feel that for the most of you, that's what's happening. I feel like you want love. You want a reciprocal love. You want somebody who's going to give you emotional love that's wise and balanced with their head and their heart. Somebody who's devoted. Somebody who could be an advisor and a friend to you. Somebody who's able to balance their head and their heart in relationships. And maybe even somebody who's just level-headed and calm when faced with any kind of conflict. I feel like this is somebody you're looking for that's using their head and their heart, and who's a compassionate and calming partner. Somebody who is very practical with their logical needs, and somebody who's wise, that's maybe even respected and admired. But somebody who also, I'm hearing, that's financial stable, realistic but hopeful about their finances. Okay, so you could have dealt with somebody who was just really not financially mature in the past, and I feel like you're looking for somebody who's going to bring you that because of everything that you have lost. Okay, the final outcome card we have is card 10. Okay, this is a card that's saying that if no action is taken to change the situation, this is the card that's going to indicate what you can expect as a likely result. Okay, but remember that you always have free will, and if we don't like the direction that things are heading, we can change our path, and you should. Okay, but I feel like you're taking the first steps here, Scorpio. You have the mindset. You might be fearing in the future and holding back a little bit, or feeling like somebody else is holding back. But I feel like you're going to take these first steps with the Two of Wands here. Okay, the Two of Wands is all about planning to take action somewhere. You're still in the planning phases. This is saying, I'm making the decision. I'm taking these first steps. I'm planning, and I am leaving my comfort zone. Okay, I'm taking some sort of risk in this full energy. You're setting romantic goals. You are taking your first steps in career. You're making plans in love. You're planning your future together. You're planning your long-term financial future, laying your foundations, envisioning your dreams. And I feel like with this being with a man and a woman on the card, I feel like this is something you're going to be doing with somebody who you're connected with. Could be this water sign, or it could be this fire sign. Maybe you have two to choose between, is what I'm hearing. And one of them you could be holding back from. Okay, but this is saying, in summary, basically, that it's revolving around making a decision. And in other words, you are either satisfied with your current knowledge, or you're moving forward and you're taking some sort of risk. Okay, this is very positive. I really love this reading. If this reading is resonating with you, Scorpio, if you don't mind hitting that like button for me. Also, I'm open for personal readings right now. I usually have a wait list, but right now I'm taking those. So if you want to reach out to me at dallasinsightfultarot@gmail.com, it's in the description box below. I will contact you as soon as I get that, okay, and tell you what the next step is to do, okay? Let me see. So I wanted to do a small spread at the end. Let's see, messages for Scorpio. Tell me about this person for Scorpio that Scorpio's connecting with. This is somebody who I feel like Yeah, this is somebody who I feel like you're going to be moving on from any kind of trauma that you've had before and collaborating with somebody who works very good with you. This is, you have to check out the reading before because it was so much like this. We have the Knight of Wands. This is somebody, wow, okay. So we have somebody who's very passionate about you. Could be a fire sign. They could be younger. But this is somebody who's really trying to check you out. They're feeling very passionate about you. You make them feel alive. This is a soulmate, most certainly. This is somebody who you will have good intimacy with if you haven't already had that yet. Yeah, but I feel like this person's sort of holding themselves back because they're not really sure how it is that you feel. They're feeling it. They're maybe finding it concerning because of you holding back, because you maybe are afraid to accept any help that they're trying to give you. Yeah, Two of Wands again. But this person's in the planning phases of reaching out to you. They're wanting to reach out to you very soon. And I feel like begin this relationship with you because they see you as somebody who is their equal, their partner. Okay. Ace of Wands, a passionate beginnings. Yeah, this person's seeing that you're on some sort of journey right now, having a new beginning, finding what it is that you want out of life, seeing you as somebody who's very independent. Even if you don't feel that you are, this person is looking at you as being somebody who's capable of taking care of yourself. And I feel like they want to get in on this. They're seeing you as a new beginning. Okay. For some of you, you might decide just to be independent and single. Yeah, there's an offer coming in. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. This is what the outcome is for between the both of you. If once you do that, I wanted to see what the future possibility is. There could be a new beginning here. Somebody could be giving you a gesture, a romantic gesture of their love. Okay. Yes, this person could definitely see themselves marrying you. But I also feel like this person could be a mentor to you, teaching you lessons. Okay. Bottom of the deck, yeah, it's all about what you want. I feel like the choice is yours, Scorpio. If you want to remain independent and work on yourself longer, you can. It's never a bad thing. I don't know that this person will wait around, but I also feel like you're just trying to figure out what it is that you want in life at this time, okay? Let's get some personal messages from this person. So let's see. This could be past energy from somebody from your past, or this could be new energy. What is this person wanting Scorpio to know? Okay, let's put these to the side. Okay, let's do one more deck. Okay. And I want to get a music card to see maybe what lyrics could be connecting with this read. Oops, messages for Scorpio. Give me a music card, lyrics. There's 3. I'm going to go ahead and take them. Okay, so let's start with the music cards. The first card we had was Truly Madly Deeply by Savage Garden. It's an old song. This is an old one too. I Swear by Boyz II Men. And Bad Liar. I don't know who sings that, so maybe look it up. Check those songs out. They could be connected with past or present energy. Okay. First card we have says, I still have feelings for you. I want to start over. I need security. This could be your energy. I hid my feelings. We don't share the same values. I find you so attractive. I feel so drawn to you, and I don't know what comes next. I feel like a couple of those came out last time too. Okay. The thought of you drives me crazy. I am working on myself each day so I can come back to you. I am trying to be someone you can trust. I hurt myself by letting you go. The universe is fighting for our souls to be together. Please understand that I need space right now. I need to own up to where I feel sure about this relationship. I hate this distance between us. It doesn't feel good. I think that you are better off without me. Somebody not knowing their worth. Please give me a second chance. I know I hurt you. I don't want to hurt you again. And we both need time to heal. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Scorpio cross watchers, I hope that these messages resonated with you. Until next time. Bye.